Once upon a time, in the quaint little town of Willowbrook, there lived a curious girl named Mia. With an insatiable love for reading, Mia often lost herself among the pages of her favorite books. The old library in town was her sanctuary, a grand building filled with towering wooden shelves and the sweet scent of aged paper. But despite its charm, Mia often felt that the library lacked something special, a spark of magic that could make the stories come alive. One rainy afternoon, while the raindrops danced against the window panes, Mia decided to explore a dusty corner she had never noticed before. As she shuffled through the narrow aisles, a glint of light caught her eye. Pushing aside a shelf of thick, ancient tomes, she stumbled upon a hidden door, slightly ajar and radiating mystery. Her heart raced with anticipation. With a deep breath, she pushed the door open and stepped into a dimly lit hallway. The air shimmered with enchantment, and soft whispers of stories beckoned her forward. Mia followed the sounds, her excitement mounting, until she entered a magnificent room filled with towering shelves that seemed to stretch endlessly toward the ceiling. To her astonishment, the shelves were adorned with glowing books, each one radiating a warm, inviting light. As if sensing her presence, the books fluttered open, and characters stepped out, vibrant and full of life. "Welcome to the secret library," exclaimed a wise old owl perched on a nearby shelf. His feathers were a deep shade of midnight blue, and his eyes twinkled like distant stars. "Here, stories come to life." Mia's eyes widened in amazement. The owl introduced her to a brave knight named Sir Cedric, clad in shining armor, a clever fox named Finn with a mischievous grin, and a kind princess named Lila with a gentle smile that warmed Mia's heart. Each character invited her on an adventure, and Mia could hardly contain her excitement. First, she joined Sir Cedric on a daring quest to save a village from a fearsome fire-breathing dragon that had been terrorizing the countryside. The knight was strong and courageous, but the dragon was cunning and fierce. As they journeyed to the village, Mia and Cedric devised a clever plan. They decided to distract the dragon using Mia's quick thinking and Cedric's strength. When they arrived at the dragon's lair, the air crackled with tension. Mia whispered her idea to Cedric. "Let's create a dazzling reflection of light to confuse it." Sir Cedric nodded in agreement, and they worked together to gather shiny objects. As they confronted the dragon, Mia held up the shield, positioning it to catch the sunlight. The brilliant flash of light startled the dragon, and while it was distracted, Cedric charged in, brandishing his sword. With Mia's quick thinking and Cedric's bravery, they managed to outsmart the dragon, driving it away from the village. The townspeople erupted in cheers, and they celebrated with a grand feast, filled with laughter and stories of heroism. Next, Mia teamed up with the clever fox, Finn, to solve riddles and find hidden treasure in a magical forest. The forest was filled with trees that sparkled like diamonds and flowers that sang sweet melodies. As they ventured deeper into the woods, they encountered enchanting creatures and whimsical obstacles, each presenting a new riddle to solve. "Here's the first riddle," Finn said, his eyes twinkling with mischief. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I can still be heard. What am I?" Mia thought for a moment and exclaimed, "An echo!" The forest seemed to shimmer in response, and a path appeared, leading them deeper into the magical realm. With each riddle they solved, Mia and Finn discovered more about each other, sharing their dreams and fears as they journeyed together. As they trekked deeper into the forest, they encountered a wise old tortoise who guarded a golden key. To claim the key, you must answer this. What has keys but can't open locks? He challenged. Mia smiled, recalling her piano lessons. A piano, she replied confidently. The tortoise nodded, impressed, and handed them the golden key. Beyond it lay a treasure trove of shimmering gems and ancient scrolls, each telling stories of adventures from faraway lands. However, as they explored, Mia realized that the real treasure was the friendship they had forged during their journey. Finally, Mia went with Princess Lila to plan a grand ball for all the characters in the secret library. Together they envisioned a night of enchantment where everyone could celebrate their stories and the magic of friendship. They gathered supplies from the library, streamers of shimmering paper, twinkling fairy lights, and colorful banners to adorn the room. As the night of the ball approached, excitement filled the air. Characters from all the stories began to arrive, dressed in their finest attire. There were fairies with delicate wings, pirates with eye patches, and even a mischievous leprechaun who brought along a pot of gold. Lila and Mia danced through the crowd, greeting each guest and sharing in the joy of the evening. The grand hall was transformed into a magical wonderland. As the music began, the room came alive with laughter and dance. Mia felt a warmth in her heart as she watched her friends come together, each character sharing tales of their adventures. They danced under the twinkling lights, celebrating the magic of storytelling that had united them all. As the night drew to a close, the wise owl gathered everyone around. "It's time for you to go home, Mia," he said gently. "Remember, the magic of stories is inside you. Share it with others." With a gentle wave of the owl's wing, Mia felt a rush of wind and found herself back in the library, her heart brimming with happiness. In her hands, she clutched a small, glowing book that the owl had gifted her. From that day forward, Mia visited the secret library whenever she could, bringing her friends along to share in the magic. They discovered hidden doors, embarked on new adventures, and learned that stories have the power to connect us. One sunny afternoon, as Mia and her friends were exploring the library, they stumbled upon an ancient map tucked away inside one of the glowing books. The map illustrated a pathway to even more hidden realms within the secret library. With their hearts racing, Mia, Cedric, Finn, and Lila decided to follow the map, eager to uncover its secrets. The map led them through a series of twisting corridors and enchanted rooms. They encountered a room filled with talking paintings, each depicting a different story. One painting showcased a brave explorer sailing across a vast ocean, while another featured a mysterious sorceress casting spells under a starry sky. As they wandered through the gallery, one painting caught Mia's eye, a vibrant scene depicting a lush garden filled with flowers of every color. Suddenly, the garden burst into life, and a colorful parrot flew out, landing on Mia's shoulder. Welcome, adventurers. I am Polly, the guardian of the Garden of Stories. Would you like to explore? Mia's heart soared with excitement. Yes, please, she exclaimed, and Polly led them into the garden.